you're a failure, or you feel like a massive failure. I get it. I've been there. If you're watching this, it's because you probably took my failures index and your score is confirming what you already feel. I know that there is a knot in your stomach before a launch. There's a hesitation every time you have to make a bold move, and there is exhaustion from constantly needing to manage your image. I get it. Not just the stress of being a founder, it's a strategic liability, and it is actively costing you growth. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Claudine Ullman. I'm an award-winning failure and professional comedian, and for the last 2 decades almost, I have worked with Fortune 500 companies like Ogilvy, Unilever, Mercedes-Benz, and incredible founders like yourself to help them turn massive failures into epic wins. And the system that I teach was not born in boardrooms. No, it was born in dingy comedy stages around the world. And I needed to battle test it in the most unimaginable place ever, a national beauty pageant. Now, you see, I've proven my fail forward method with corporations and with founders, but I needed to test this on the biggest stage imaginable. I needed to prove that embracing failure and seeing failure as an opportunity using my methodology could create a win even in an environment that demands perfection. I needed to use this system to get over my biggest fear, my biggest failure, my biggest issue, which was body dysmorphia. And so I took it to the next level by entering a beauty pageant, by entering Mrs. South Africa. Let's be honest, I entered this competition as the underdog. I knew I was very unlikely to win the actual crown. I mean, I was up against some remarkable women, some CEOs, COOs, even a few COWs. So my goal was different. My goal was to test the system. Could I turn my biggest perceived failures, my biggest fears, not being a typical pageant queen, but being a comedian, into my greatest strengths? And here's what happened. I didn't win the main crown. No, I walked away with an even better crown. I won Mrs. Personality, which, let's be honest, as a comedian, that is the crown I actually wanted. And after that, my business exploded. Why? Because when an actual beauty queen walks the runway in a see-through white costume on national television, there's no real story there. She's gorgeous. But when I walk the runway in a see-through white costume on national television, there is a story there. And I learned that I'm gorgeous too, but my gorgeousness is different. There's authenticity. There is fear that is being overcome. There is stories of triumph. Okay, and let me tell you what I have learned by implementing my system on a stage like that. Brands don't want to work with perfection. Brands want to work with a story. Brands want to work with triumph, and brands want to work with authenticity. So I'm not telling you this to say that you have to enter a beauty pageant. God, no, okay? I'm telling you this because I've done the hard work for you. I've proven that this system not only works for all businesses, but it works in life as well. You see, there's a gap. You've seen the proof, but you don't have the system. You don't have the specific frameworks to apply to your business today, tomorrow. And that is why I'm hosting this private event. It's a closed-door, fail-proof founder strategic session. This is a 90-minute intensive strategic session for a small group of founders who are ready to dismantle the architecture of fear and of failure. So this is not a webinar. It's not a £100,000 VIP day that you would normally pay to be with me. This is an intervention. So to ensure that every person in the room is peer facing, this admission is by application only. And to ensure that every founder who reserves a seat actually shows up, and there is a £497 seat deposit. So this is not a fee, this is a commitment deposit, and it is refunded to you when you attend the session. If you are ready to stop letting fear be your silent business partner, I want you to click the button below. I want you to submit that application. Let's work together. I cannot wait to hold your hand and help you implement the system that will allow you to turn your most epic fails into massive wins. Angel doves, stay hilarious.